All right, y'all. So now let's look at Canva, right? This is going to be a very basic introduction to Canva and how you can use it for presentations. And so, just Google Canva, uh, go to uh, go to Canva, and this is for my students. And so we have a basic plan for our school. And so just go ahead and log in using your student Google account. You can also get a free plan trial if you want. But for now, go ahead and just log in using your student account. And you right here where it's asking you what will you design today, we're just going to design a basic presentation, right? But there are so many different things you can do with Canva. I actually have like my own little Etsy shop, and what I do is I create like t-shirt designs and cup design, like all kinds of designs. If you know how to use Canva, you can do a lot of different things with it. And so let me just go to presentations, and we're just going to do a 16 by 9. That's like your traditional presentation size, or if you want to do like a YouTube video, that's usually what they are, 16 by 9. So we'll just do that, create a blank one. There are so many different templates you can choose from if you wanted to. Um, I'm just doing, let's see, if you wanted to, you could do right here, like school presentation, right? And if you chose that, it would give you so many different options to choose from right here, like templates that you could just kind of, delete that text, put your text in, replace your pictures with the pictures that are there. And so, you can do all kinds of things. But for us, let's just go ahead and start with a blank slide, right? And so here we want to put some text, kind of like in a Google slide, right? So you put this. And when you see this little eye looking cursor, that means you can type right there. So let's just put right here, um, example, I guess we'll call this presentation, right? And I like to click off of it because I want to move it. And so when you click off of it, and that gives you the option to move it around. Yeah, if you want to move it and you can't, just try to click off of it and then click back onto it, and it will, do that for you. There's so many things you could do with when you click on these. Like if you wanted to add an effect, you could do that. Like make it like this neon color, give it that glitch kind of effect here. If you wanted to curve it, you could curve it, and even like change how curved you want it. You can go in the opposite direction, right? So I'm not going to give it any curve. So we'll just put it. And again, if you ever mess up and you want to just kind of delete what you did, you just click undo. Right. So we have that presentation right here. So many different fonts you can choose from. Um, but anyways, let's keep going. Right. There's so many different things you can do. You will get lost just doing all these things. And so let's just do a little the basics. Oops, sorry, basics of Canva. And then let me just put that right there. Oops, kind of messed up. Need a space. All right. So just the basics of Canva, right? And so here you have the title, a subtitle, and let's say you want this to be a little bit more colorful. You can just click on that right there. And you can see I still have that effect. I thought I'd gotten rid of it, but you can kind of see it's like kind of got this weird little effect, but I'll leave that there. And then if you want to put some elements in here, this is a really cool part that separates a Canva from Google Slides, is you just have so many different things you can choose from. So if I wanted to just like put a happy face, you just click on happy face, and you get all of these different options for it, right? You get graphics, photos, and if you wanted to, you could see, click on it and get all of these other ones. Let me kind of just put this little kind of looks like Mr. Hanky from South Park. I'll put that there. And some of these actually have like animation, and I'm not sure if the basic account has them animated, but if you want things that are very similar to what you have, you would just click right here, see these magic recommendations, and there you have all of these different things. Also, you go back to elements, and if there's something that you want but you can't see it here, you can always ask it to create an image for you. So let me just put right here, smiling uh, face with green eyes. So that's just something random. Generate an image. And then we'll wait right here. It takes a few seconds depending on how fast your internet is. So here you see the little taskbar loading. Not exactly what I was looking for, but let's see what this fourth one comes out to. Not really what I, but just to show, that you can use these. I'll just go ahead and put this one right here. Right, but here you also have graphics if you want to use graphics. Let me go back to elements and let me go back to happy face. And then here you have graphics, you have photos, you have videos, shapes. All right. So, not going to go into a whole lot on that, but yeah, that's what you can do right here. If you wanted to, let me not go into a whole lot of detail because, like I said, take forever doing these things. So, right here, if you wanted to put some text, you would just go here and add your text depending on the size that you want it. So here you want the title slide again, click off to be able to move it. Then double click it. When you see that blue, that means as soon as you start typing, all that's going to go away and you're going to replace it with your writing. So let me just put slide two right here. Right? Just showing that we are in slide two. And if you want to put in some smaller text, you would just go to this right here, add a subheading, and then just put it wherever you want to put it. Right? And so here I'll just put like this point one. So I keep getting signed out from Grammarly. It's something I recommend if you don't have Grammarly to use that, right? Because it is very helpful in spelling and grammar. So let's say want to make this a little bit bigger. You just click on it right here and just make this as big as you'd like. Right. But again, y'all, the really cool thing about this is look at all of the elements you have right here. So if you are talking about, let's say slide one is all about family and you want to talk about your family, you would just click right here and look at all of these images that you have for family. Right. Um, yeah, so many different options to choose from. Right. And then you just choose that right there. And I'm just kind of moving it around. There we go. So I found that little red line that tells me it's right at the center part, right? And so you can go ahead and do that. If you want to upload images that you have saved on your computer, you would just click this, go to upload file, and then just go to where all your pictures are. And if you want to, let's say I want to put this Yoda image right there, it's going to load up. Let me start a new slide right here, and then I will just click on Yoda and it will go right here. Right? And then you just make it as big as you need to. Right. And so this right here, you just keep going until you get as many slides as you want. If you even wanted to, you could turn this into a video, and it will, it'll time each slide at a certain length. And so here, if you go into presentation mode, let me go back to the first one. You go to presentation mode, um, present full screen. Oops, right here, present. And here you have, and you can see it's a little bit crisper than Google Slides. And you just scroll through here. Well, not this image, right? The other one was. And so there are so many things you can do with this. You would just keep adding slides until you are satisfied.